Guten Tag, mein Freund, ich bin der Onkel Squinty. Wie geht's? Well, I'm speaking my bad German. I don't really speak German. But I used a little bad German because this is a good German snuff. This is from Rosinski of Frankfurt, Germany, and as the title says, it is Kathnertabac. A Kathnertabac is called the beer garden snuff, and it is suggested that this snuff is a wonderful pairing with a hearty roast beef meal and a couple of beers, and I would have to agree. This is a very old recipe, says Rosinski, and I believe it, and very rural. It is scented with things that you would find in a farmer's garden, so they say, and I will agree with that. Now, in the container, and by the way, this is the 8-gram refill. Comes in a nice little plastic test tube with a tight-fitting lid. You smell celery seed a lot, or celery salt. Wow. Now, I've used a spoon to get a sample pinch out of this. This is take number 7, by the way, and I'm just humming on nicotine. This packs nicotine, kids. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is no nicotine at all, and 10 is maybe even almost dangerously high in nicotine, where Rustica would be a 9, White Elephant would be an 8.5 or an 8. This rate's a 7.5 on that scale, at least. And I have done a lot of it, which may affect my perception of its nicotine, but even on the first couple of blasts, I could feel it. So if you're looking for a high nicotine snuff, this is one to consider. It is very moist, very moist. I don't know if it's oiled, I don't think so, but it's very, very moist, and it's of a medium grind that somehow manages to feel a little more coarse than medium. It is an easy sniff, however, and stays in the nose quite well. I know that because this is my 7th take on this review, and I am just high on nicotine, if it's possible to get high on nicotine. Well, let's take a bump, and I'll tell you all about it. Ein Prosit. See, that's German for a toast. See what you get here at the Paul Schelbeter YouTube channel? Language lessons and everything, and it's all free. No advertising, no nothing. You just have to put up with my bullshit. All right, here we go. Cheers. Here's my hanky. Yeah, here's my hanky. All right. And before I forget and spill this all over, I'm going to cap up this test tube. Wow. Okay, in the nose, the celery seed backs off a bunch, and you get more of the other herbals. I sent a little thyme in there, and a little bit of rosemary, I think, and maybe even a little basil, your standard savory garden herbs. It is very earthy. I am told this snuff is of a dark brown color. I would believe it. I don't know why, but I tend to believe what people tell me they see. As I said, moist. A lot of nicotine. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Now, when I first did this snuff 6 takes ago, I didn't like it very much. I really didn't. I thought the herbal was real strange. That herbal scent to this was real weird, and I didn't like it. But then I put it into the context of using this as a pairing with a nice beer and a roast beef sandwich. And then it all sort of came together for me. It is kitcheny, but not unpleasantly so. I really kind of like this. And the nicotine is a strong recommendation for this Nick Hound. Wow. Yeah, on the squinty scale, again, nicotine 7.5, maybe 8. But on the quality scale, overall quality, where 1 is disgusting and 5 is delicious, I'm going to give this a 4. I originally only gave this a 2.5, maybe. But I'm going to give this a 4. I think there will be a place for this, not in regular rotation, but as I just got done saying, what a great pairing with a hearty meal, like a steak dinner, roast beef, beef stew, hearty beef and vegetable soup, something like that, and a couple of beers. This is going to be your snuff for that purpose. And we can't ignore that sometimes tobacco pairs very well with food and beverage. Now, I would not pair this with any kind of wine, nor would I pair this with hard liquor. I think it'd mess it up. But for a beer and roast beef dinner, Wow. Couldn't get much better than this. So I'm going to give it a 4. I'm going to take another bump, too. Ooh, huge bump. Oh, how's the back drip, you ask? All right, go ahead and ask. Back drip is a little stingy. Not real unpleasant. Oh, weird. From that huge pinch, and my nostrils are really full of this stuff now. I'm almost getting a little hint of cedar and something kind of woody about this. Or perhaps the scent of wood that has been laying on the ground for a while. Not rotted wood, but just aged wood that's been on the forest floor for a while. It's complex. I'll give it that. Yeah, 4 out of 5, guys. From the dank basement. Oh, and I have to do this. Hang on a second. Let me snuggle into the camera here a little bit. This is a special message going out to my gay fans. And I know you know who you are. I appreciate the comments and the compliments. The overt, over-the-top sexual come-ons are a little tough for this straight man to take. I respect your right to make them. And I appreciate the compliments because I figure if anybody knows what a good-looking guy is supposed to look like, it would be a gay guy. And I really respect anyone who can not only taste the rainbow, but swallow the rainbow and get the rainbow all over his face. Oh, and by the way, this particular container, I think you know what I'm thinking. Oh yeah. Just maybe a little starter, just to loosen things up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, to all my gay fans, ich liebe dich. That's German for I love you. It's not German for I love dick. But I love you. Ich liebe dich. So, thank you very much, all my happy gay friends, for subscribing, liking, thumbs up. Oh, it takes on a whole different meaning, doesn't it, with a gay man? Thumbs up. And where did you put that, thumbkin? But I'm going to ask you to kind of back off a little bit on offering to slurp my Schwanstücke. From the dank basement, I am your wicked Uncle Squinty, known in the gay bars of Frankfurt and Amsterdam as Gunther. Thank you for watching. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüssi. Yeah, you're so cute. Cute little gay boys.